Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided I'm gonna film story time video on my labor and delivery story. So yeah, let's get into the story time. So I had Ziya of the year 2016. She was born September 6th at 9:24 p.m. I had ended up getting induced when I was pregnant with her, and I got induced when I was 38 weeks and 5 days. They didn't let me go all the way till full term because technically full term is like 39 weeks. And they didn't let me because they said that she was in the 10th percentile for her growth rate, which I really didn't think so. But I mean, that's what they said. Hi. And so they ended up inducing me because they were afraid that my placenta or something was giving her. Zai, can I talk? That I was, my placenta or whatever wasn't giving her enough nutrients or whatever. So anyways, I got induced, and I had got induced on a Sunday, I believe. They started off with the pill in my mouth to ripen my cervix. Then they did one inside that did not work. She was not ready to come out. Then they finally did the balloon, which dilated me from 0 to 3 centimeters, which was honestly the most painful thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. Okay, so what I was saying is they started with the pill, and then they did it in my mouth and then my cervix. That did not help. A few hours later, they decided to do the balloon. The first time they tried, it was a major fail, and it was extremely, like, the most painful thing I've ever felt in my entire life. Like, it was really, really painful. They tried it again. It ended up dilating me from 0 to 3 centimeters, and that was really painful because I was dilated at that point, but my contractions were so strong because it was kind of like forced that the pain was like unbearable. So I waited until you eat. I waited until I was at least like around, I think it was 6 or 7 centimeters, and then at that point I couldn't handle my contractions because before I got to that point I actually asked for morphine, which did not help. I just do not suggest getting it. It didn't do anything for me. It didn't take the pain away. It just made me extremely sleepy, and then it just made the pain like stay the same, but I was tired, if that makes sense, because you know, like, morphine makes you sleepy. And so after they did that, I was dilated to a 7 or maybe an 8. I know I was far like up there in my dilation for my centimeters because I could have went natural, but you know, that didn't happen. I ended up getting the epidural because the pain was just like excruciating and really, really bad. And once I got the epidural, everything kind of like just, the pain went away, obviously, because it made me numb, which was like amazing because I didn't feel nothing. So I had slept. I was able to sleep for like I say like maybe an hour or so, and then I had woke up, and you know, when they tell you that the baby's ready to come, you start to feel like a pressure down there, like almost like you have to poop. TMI, I know. But that's literally what it feels like. And so I had woke up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I have to poop. And I kept saying that to her dad, and he was like, okay, let me check. And he looked under my gown, and my water, you know, like when your water breaks, obviously the water spills out. Well, see, my water came out, but it was still intact, so it didn't break. It was like out of the like outside of me, but still intact. So basically like a bubble. And that was really weird to me. So the doctors that came in and they told me to wait to push. Obviously, I couldn't wait. I don't know why they tell you that, because there's no way in this world that anybody can wait while you're in labor. You can't stop yourself from pushing. It just happens. So she started coming out, and as I was saying, it took me like 2 or 3 pushes and she was out. She was out really fast. That part was, it went, honestly, I think it went too fast. So yeah, that's basically what happened. The after recovery wasn't horrible, but I will say that my right leg stayed numb longer than I expected because I had got the epidural. Sorry guys, she keeps knocking over the camera because she when I stopped climbing. My right leg was still numb, which was kind of annoying because when I tried to get up out the bed, I couldn't walk. That didn't go away for a while, but other than that, the recovery wasn't too bad. I will say that, so yeah, like I was saying, back to that, now I'm currently on my second pregnancy and I'm 37 weeks and I'm due May 16th, which is right around the corner. This baby, which is her sister, I plan to go natural. I'm going to see how that is because with her I had an epidural, so obviously it's going to be a different experience. But if any moms out there have did the same thing, like they have two kids and the first one they had an epidural and the second they went natural, comment down below and tell me how your experience was, and like just some tips, to go through that whole process, because like I said, obviously it's different than getting the epidural. And also be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you guys are updated on videos that I post, because I will be posting like all the time. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.